TV. I'm here at Nicholas Bookstore, my brother Joel Benjamin. Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
All right, man. Welcome to Maccabeestv. Glad to have you. And today we're going to talk about health. You know, one of the things that's affecting our people nowadays, there are a lot of health issues that our people have. A lot of it is due to diet and many other factors. You know, we have high blood pressure, we have diabetes, and of course we have that monster called cancer. And a lot of our people, they're going to the doctor, spending thousands of dollars trying to get better, and they're not seeing any results because they're really not sure what it is they need to be doing to fight against these illnesses or whatever. So I want you to talk to the people a little bit about some of the products that you offer here at Nicholas Bookstore that can help our people with these ailments.
First things first, shalom. Thank you for having me on Maccabeestv. I feel honored. Thank you for coming and checking out the shop. All right, you said that monster cancer. A lot of people feel that's the big monster, even more than AIDS now, but it's really not. The biggest monster is stress. And a lot of our people is oppressed so much, they're going through so much, and they're very stressed. Stress alone can give you high blood pressure. Stress alone could make your cancer cells get activated and out of control. Stress, baldness, impotence, vaginal dryness, all these stuff that a lot of people are getting in the black community. Now they're also spending not just a lot of money in the healthcare professions like the hospitals and the doctor's office, but in the gym, still not seeing no results. You understand? In the foods they eat, still not seeing no results because they don't understand it's not just one thing, it's a multiple of things that you have to get right. So, first things first, I'm gonna show the people is some different stuff to snack on to get yourself in a healthy state. You don't always have to go eat that cheeseburger on your lunch break. You don't always have to go eat whatever else is heavy. Start eating more nuts, berries. So I'm gonna just show you a few, all right?
Absolutely.
All right, first things first, raw pumpkin seeds. A lot of people that have prostate problems, this is a big doozy. You just take not even a handful, just a little bit. This will work. This is from Now Products. Very good. This unsalted. Make sure you get unsalted. I know a lot of people when they eat these nuts, berries, and seeds, they always want a little salt. You got to get out of that. All right. So this is very, very good. The next thing, the papaya skins. Like for anybody who have children and they're saying, oh, their children don't eat, their children just looking more skinny, they're frail or whatever, give them papaya slices. What papaya slices does is opens up the appetite, all right? And it makes the children want to eat. It's very, very, very good for the digestive system as well, all right? And I'm going to show you in a few something else that's very good for the digestive system. Now, for all those people that gotta have sweets, you gotta remember there's good sweets, bad sweets. Bad sweets, your high fructose corn syrup. What else? White sugar. Them diabetics. I hear a lot of diabetics say, oh, I'm diabetic, can't have that, so they use Splenda. Bad choice. Splenda is, if you look at the box of Splenda, sweet and low, and there's one more. But Splenda is sweet and low. It says may cause cancer. You buy the box, you look at the box,
Wow.
small fine print, it says may cause cancer.
I never read that.
A lot of people don't go check this stuff out. May cause cancer. So, let me give you some alternative. I hear a lot of people say agave syrup. That's really not good for you because how your system processes it, it is better than the white sugar. I would say that, but especially for those people that are diabetic or borderline diabetic, agave is really not a great choice for them. So, you want to have something like this. Coconut palm sugar. All right? Very, 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 very good. It's great. Coconut palm sugar.
Question, Brother Joel, while you're going over these products, are those products relatively inexpensive? Because a lot of people, the reason why they don't tend to want to eat healthy is because they say it's expensive.
This is cheap. First of all, you got to study. You got people that eat McDonald's, right? They charge you $1 burger for $1. Now, how much they spending for that patty, burger, meat itself, and then the bread, then the cheese. Okay, you could do this trick at home. Go buy that Kraft Velveeta cheese. I challenge anybody to do this. Buy the Kraft Velveeta cheese. Take a lighter, hold it to it. Bet you it won't burn. Bet you it won't, excuse me, let me be more clear. It won't melt. Guarantee you it won't melt. It'll look like it's starting to burn and bubble. It won't melt like how the regular cheese does. Then you could go to Whole Food, Trader Joe, and get the raw cheese. I don't care if it's pepper jack, whatever kind, cheddar, buy the raw one and then hold that lighter to it. Bet you that cheese melts. So people is just not doing these tests and they're not seeing what's going on. You got to think, if they spending all that money, right, to put that type of cheese on or whatnot, you spend $1. They're getting you in the long run. The burger, you ever seen the documentary Super Size Me?
Yeah.
And there's a next documentary where the dude put the burger in his pocket and he had it for like 2-3 years. The pickles were still fresh. The patty was still fresh enough to eat. The cheese, the bun, they put a lot of soy products in this stuff and that's not good. And I'll tell people how to cleanse out their system and help. All right? Again, big up to Priest Daniela for doing this because he knows his stuff, he exercised too. And like I said, it's about eating right and getting yourself in order. Now, you might have people that's allergic to coconut. So they might not want to try the coconut palm sugar. So a small amount, but they're out. Okay, no problem. See, you get maple syrup. Use just a little bit. They have the grade A maple syrup, they have the grade B maple syrup. Now, a lot of people know the grade B as being the best one because of the mineral contents in it. They changed the grade recently. So now the new grade is that the grade A is the top of the line. They did it in order like how they should have been doing it, you know. In this kingdom, everything they doing backwards. They have the grade B, which is the best one. And a lot of people wouldn't buy the grade B because they're like, yo, grade A is higher than B. So they look to buy the grade A. So now, being that they changed over the system, grade A is good. So if you're a diabetic or any of that, get maple syrup, grade A or grade B. But again, like I said, now they changed the system, so the grade A is really the best one. Grade A used to be grade B. The grade B used to be grade A. I know it might sound confusing, but it is what it is. The maple syrup will do you good, sweeten it. You don't have to use a lot. It gets your system in order. And it's very good for you. I know people heard of the Master Cleanse. You know, lemon, honey, what else? Cayenne pepper and some water. That's okay. But with what's going on now, a lot of people have to step the game up even higher. For those people who got cancer. Now, in the West Indies, I'm a Benjamite. Brother Daniela, a Benjamite too, so you might know about this. Soursop. In America, they call it graviola. If you have problems sleeping, you would want to take some soursop leaf or graviola leaf. This is a very powerful cancer fighter.
Yes.
The seeds, the fruit itself, the leaf, you boil the leaf and make a tea, helps you sleep good, and it fights cancer greatly. Not only that, you use the bark of the tree as well. A lot of people don't know that the bark, the whole thing with the graviola is good and it fights cancer. They even tried to ban this from America. They tried. They wasn't successful. So the best thing they were able to do is just not talk about it. A lot of people don't see it, and if you do see it here in New York, especially Brooklyn, it's a damn arm and a leg. Now, especially if you're getting it out of season, because it fights cancer like that. And remember, anything that's good for cancer is good for AIDS. Because I ain't gonna go through all this. Check out Dr. Boyd Grave, check out Dr. Horowitz, and they show you where they took the cancer cell and they were saying how they want a disease that's like a type of cancer, and they mutated the AIDS cell from a cancer cell. That's in their documented file. Dr. Boyd Graves, Dr. Leonard Horowitz, they had the flow chart of when they would administer AIDS, how they're going to do it, and when they're going to start coming with a cure. They had the cure on the U.S. patent. And a lot of them cures come from herbs. And they throw a little chemical in to deal with it. Like one of the main ingredients in Viagra, a lot of people don't know, is Tomcat Ali. Now, if you know anything about Tomcat Ali, that sucker get joint hard. It does what it have to do. Again, they got that in Viagra. A lot of people don't know that. Because think about it. If you know all I have to do is take this on the regular and it'll get my system in order, what the hell you gonna buy the prescription drugs for? Alright, so next thing. Now, for men and women, you want a great big boost of your sex drive. Now, when you start mentioning this, everybody like to say, oh, I don't have no problem in that area. Oh, I'm good, brother. I do what I got to do. And they're like, yeah, I'm good. I don't have no complaints. Yeah, all right, whatever. You're stressed. You're living in a stressed out environment. You're breathing in all these chemtrails and everything else. Listen, eat you some sunflower seeds. They have high levels of zinc. A lot of people don't know. Sunflower seeds does the job. Especially when you go to the gym and you want to work out. Just have you, and this is stuff, again, not all the time people could be chewing. This is stuff, man, you could put in a blender. All right, make your smoothies. It's real easy. It's not that hard, not that difficult. Again, this is raw, by the way. Raw sunflower seeds.
And I noticed that a lot of the products that you're holding up are organic and non-GMO.
Exactly. Organic, non-GMO, and raw. Especially when it comes to the seeds and the nuts. All right, let's move here. All right. All right. Now we have some golden berries, certified organic. When you go to Chinatown, they have a lot of this.
Talk to us a little bit about that, yeah.
This is not only just good for cancer. If you notice, it have a tart taste in it. All right? Now, this, along with apricot seeds, they like to compare because they have something called B17 in it, which they were successful banning in America. A while back, you could do the research on that. B17, which is a very, very, very powerful cancer fighter. All right, they don't like to talk about that because if you know about that, first of all, if you know where the source is to get it from, you won't be plagued with ailments. One of them is bitter almonds. The next one is apricot seeds and golden berries. There's a few other more, but I'm just telling you the ones that you can get on hand like right away.
Do you know what golden berries are indigenous to? Are they indigenous to the Caribbean?
Well, it has some grown, mostly from what I know, they do grow in the Caribbean, but most places they come from is out of the Asian countries. All right? Like I said, you go to Chinatown, you'll see a lot of these. And some people really don't like the taste because they have that, like I said, that tartness, almost bitterish taste to it. But this is real good, especially if you need a boost of energy, which I was shocked that it boosts your energy. They're a bit hard to eat. Again, like I said, this is raw. It's a bit hard to eat, but when you bite it, like I said, I like to put it in a smoothie or whatever, blend it up real good. I'll show you the blender, one or two of the blenders that you should get. Yeah, you're gonna have to spend the money for something good. Again, a lot of people feel like, oh, I got a blender, I blend this up, I'm good. No. Because you have your digestive system, and especially if you're not eating like papaya, some pineapples, and these different things to build up your stomach acids and whatnot. A lot of this stuff won't be broken down good enough. How you doing, brother? A lot of these things won't be broken down good enough. Now, why do I say that? For the simple fact is, you have something, again, called emulsify. That's on the blender. Now, that's okay, you can emulsify it, but you need to break it down so small because you got to remember your cells. You have to have this stuff small enough, broken down to get to the cells, and you're getting all the nutrients. That's why stuff like the Montel blender, the Health Master, Vitamix, machines. All right, they do the job. That's why it costs so much and so popular. The people who's in the know just can't take a regular blend and think, oh, I drink my smoothies all the time. I'm good. This and that. Nah, that ain't cutting. Anyway, you got the mango slices. Again, for those people that got the sweet tooth and you need that rush, like this is, and this shop very, very popular amongst the West Indians.
Let me tell you something, man. I probably would eat like a bag of those to the face in
Very
one sitting.
popular. And the good part about these are no sulfur added. A lot of people buy those pineapple slices, the papaya slices, the mango slices, all these other dried fruits, and they have sulfur in it, and too much of that ain't good. That's other chemicals that they take to preserve it. That's not good for you. And people just don't know that. They think they're doing something right and they're being healthy, but they're not. Okay, next thing. You have your steel cut oats. Now, again, people from the West Indies who know, they know about their porridge. All right? So, not the Caribbean and the Hispanic nations, they know about that porridge, that pap. At nighttime, you put this on, even if you have children. This is everything I just told you is very good for the children as well. It give them that strength and energy, help their brain function in the morning. You give them some of this, they'll be good to go. Like my daughter, I give her barley. You understand? You make the barley, put it in the blender, hot water, she got barley to drink. All right, arrowroot, that's very good too. Get the arrowroot flour, stir it up till it turns clear. Put that sucker in the blender, give them that to drink. It's alternative from giving them that damn formula.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That's right.
They grow up on old damn formula.
That's
now
right.
I see people from the West Indies, everything is formula. They giving their children. Come on, y'all gotta stop that. And when I say that, I talk about Hebrews, Comedics, a lot of them that's also in the know. Buddhists, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing giving your child that when we have the good stuff here? You understand? And I'm not just meaning here as to say my shop. I'm talking about in America. The Korean stores have it. Go, I dare you, go to one of them Korean stores now. Guarantee you're gonna get arrowroot flour. Guarantee you that. Guarantee you're gonna get barley. Why? Because they use that, they give that to their children. And then you wonder why their children so smart in school and whatnot. You watch how they eat. Pay attention to how they eat. You want your children not to be so hype and whatnot. A lot of it works with the digestion first. And a lot of people don't even understand this. Check it out with autism. They did many studies. They get to find out one of the main cures, well, the root to curing autism, ADD, all these different, how you say, alphabet boy numbers, letters and numbers. They got some of them case files numbers. I'm like, come on, it's too much. All you gotta do is take the right stuff for the digestive tract, because the digestion, the gut and the brain works together. A lot of people don't realize that, they don't pay attention to that, and quite frankly, they don't teach that in school. So unless you go to one of them big time schools, you know. Okay, the next thing, very, very, very important. Yeah, I know you see it say hemp seed. No, you will not get high, because I get this a lot from people. You will not get high. You want a very powerful source of strength, of nutrients. You go to the gym. Matter of fact, you want to lose weight rapidly. Hemp seeds, very, very powerful cancer fighter. The THC, that content that gets you high is not in here. So don't worry about going to a drug test. You could go in all the drug tests you want. You will not show up with marijuana in your system. The hemp seed, and a lot of people sleep on hemp seed. You can make your own hemp milk. You could put it in a blender, blend it up real good, and the rest is history.
Yeah,
You drink it and you have the milk. You can strain it if you want. You don't have to strain it. Like Trader Joe's, they got almond milk. A lot of people, you can make your own almond milk. Like, I'll save that for next time with Daniela, just to show people, because saying it is one thing. Sometimes the people gotta see visual.
Yeah.
So hemp seed, This is a powerful, very powerful, not just cancer fighter, virus fighter. It's high in omega-6, omega-9 fatty acids. Those two fatty acids, again, you would lose weight like that.
A lot of
You
people
start
say,
building muscle mass too because of the amino acids that's in it. You got your L-glutamine, you got your L-arginine. All that is in hemp seed. All right.
yeah, I was going to say a lot of people too like to throw the hemp seeds when they're blending because you're always talking about blending and stuff.
Yeah.
Those
I
a lot
use
of
it all
people.
the time.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
use it all the time. Let's start dealing with some more protein. Oh, very high source of protein too. That's what makes the hemp seed so great. We have something called pea protein. P-E-A. Pea protein. You know, from the pea that you eat. Very, very powerful stuff. This one is Dutch chocolate flavor. They got Dutch chocolate in it. And also chocolate is great for your brain. It has not just a calming effect, but it also have where it release endorphins, raising your endorphin levels, your more. Not just calm, but happy, feeling good. All right. Again, very, very great if you're going to the gym. A lot of people, I see people buy them damn GMC and they're getting that whey protein and all that. Nah, that's not grade B maple syrup, grade A. Also, thing about the grade B, it's normally darker. Like I said, a lot of places you go now, once they're making the new labels on them, you'll see the grade B is now grade A. Cashews. For anybody that have a problem putting on weight, you know, those people too skinny, too scrawny, whatever the case is, eat some cashews because they have the good fat that you need. So you put on good body weight.
I have a question for you, Joel. As long as we're on the cashews, and I know you've dealt with a couple of other nuts, but it just occurred to me now. Growing up, I was told by doctors that I had food allergies, and one of the allergies I had was to nuts. So, is there something you can recommend to people? Do you think that that's real, and if they do have, go ahead.
Actually, I'll go deeper than that. There's a few people that I know that's allergic to nuts and all these different type of stuff. And people say I'm crazy just because I ain't got the PhD. But when I tell them, yo, you could get rid of your allergies, and I did it with a few people, and I'll show you what to use in a few to get. I was going to touch on that to get rid of these allergies. And you know, take a little piece, test it out, just like how they do that food allergy test or whatever. And you're going to see, because I know people who's allergic to tomatoes. Come to find out they're allergic to the non-organic tomatoes. You understand where I'm coming from? And then you have some people that's allergic to peanuts. Come to find out, a lot of people that's allergic to peanuts is because of the vaccines they took over their lifetime. All right? So the peanut releases a certain chemical. Thus the peanut oil. Peanuts is very good for you. As a matter of fact, peanuts help you lose weight. A lot of people don't know that. Raw. It helps you lose weight, build muscle mass, and it's very high in L-arginine. Very high. That's why you'll start seeing you build muscle mass. So if you notice people that have herpes, they tell them don't eat peanuts or don't take L-arginine, because when they take that, it flares up the herpes because it's fighting within your body. So it's all about getting that virus or whatever out your body that's having a reaction with the nuts or with whatever else that you're allergic to. It's about cleansing, and it's not a cleansing that just, okay, I'm gonna take this one thing, drink. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta take this for at least 1 month, 2 months, back to back, every day. All right. So a lot of people, again, who's allergic to nuts, there is a way to get yourself in order. But if you don't look to get yourself in order, then you do. You understand? I know a lot of times it's a money issue, but at the end of the day, you have to save that money, get what you need to live the way that you need to live. All right? What else? One of my favorites, apricots. Unsweetened, again, no sugar or sulfur added. This is also high in vitamin A. Again, like I said before, it's good for cancer and all that other stuff. This is the apricots. This is where they get the apricot seed from. All right? Very, 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 very good for you. Again, packed with energy. It give you that energy boost that you need. Now, one of my personal favorite nuts that I like, raw walnuts. Now, why is it one of my favorite? If they have something called God's signature. Have you ever heard of that, Brother Daniel?
I have.
Right. God's signature. They show you the fruits like kidney beans. Just the name alone is a dead giveaway. A lot of people don't know kidney beans are great for their kidneys. And it also look like a kidney. They say carrots. A lot of people say, oh, the carrots is hybrid, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Listen, man. You can get the purple carrots, you can get the white ones. But even the orange ones still do something where it helps your eyes. Now, if you're a diabetic, I don't advise you use too much carrots because of the sugar content. But you cut the carrot. You have the carrot facing like this, straight, cut it. When you cut it, go like this, look at the part where you cut. What it look like standing back at you?
Nice.
An eye. Carrots are great for the eyes. A lot of people don't know that. Banana, not to be rude with it. They say, oh, banana, banana, banana. Like, you do the math what a banana look like. And it's great for, especially men, their sexual functions. Banana also have levels of melanin in it. Bananas is great. And it got that potassium. That's great for you. A lot of people aren't getting enough of that. Bananas, again, for not to be rude, but you see what a banana look like. It's great for the sexual function, especially in men. It has melanin. It's also great in potassium. That is great for your reproductive system. A lot of people, again, just pay attention to God's signature and you'll see like beets. When you grind beets, they say, oh, the beets look like blood. It stains like blood. Hello, beets are great for your blood. Like, that can't be a coincidence. Okay, walnuts, raw walnuts. Again, none of that sulfur and all that crap added. And it's not salted, unsalted. The walnuts, if you take it out and you look at it, it looks like your brain. They did studies. Walnuts is one of the main foods, or nuts, I should say. Not just food, but nuts in the kingdom. That's great for your brain level. Great. I mean, you have problems studying, anything like that, eat a lot of walnuts. It looks just like the brain, down to the part where the stem is and everything. The creases in it, even when you cut it in half or you break it in half, just so you look at it from the side, look like just like when they have a brain from the side that's cut. It looks like a brain. Walnuts are great. Don't sleep on walnuts. And like I said, any of these, you can take a handful, less than a handful. You ain't gotta take a lot. Just have a few a day. Like you could literally I gotta be more specific. Okay, cashews. You could take about 10 cashews a day. You could take about 10 walnuts a day. Like I said, I ain't got time for all that, so I blend it up and drink it. Now, if I'm anywhere else, I might, eat it. But other than that, I'm blending. Okay, one of my favorite pineapple rings. And you taste the difference when you eat these pineapple rings because, again, no sulfur added. You eat the other ones that have sulfur added and all that stuff, you're gonna see the difference is not good for you. It's really not healthy. And different preservatives they have, it's just no good. Taste the difference. This one tastes more pure. And pineapples is great for your digestive system. Great for your digestive system. Energy, packed with energy. It'll have you like on a buzz. All right, like you got some people that's allergic to pineapple until they start eating this and they're like, yo, I'm not feeling the type of way I'm feeling. So a lot of it is that the stuff ain't natural, and then some of it is that a lot of people need to cleanse their system. When it gets in the system, it's clashing, and they need to cleanse themselves. All right, let's go into teas. Now I'm going to show you. As you can see, we have many teas down here. All right, but I'm going to focus on this one, the hibiscus. Don't be fooled with that hibiscus in Trinidad, Tobago, Jamaica, and the West Indies. Their version of hibiscus is what we call sorrel. All right? Sorrel is also great for your blood, great for your sexual functions. It's overall great. The hibiscus we know is a flower. They take it, all right? It's a like pinkish, sometimes pink, white, all right? The sorrel we know is red, all right? So this tea right here, I'm surprised they actually got it right. They put it as hibiscus, but in America they call it something else. This tea is very great. Now product actually hit it on the nail. This is the one like how we call in West Indies hibiscus. Very good, very powerful, very strong for you. Mentally, it calms you. If you know, we have people they too overwork, they jittery and whatnot. Hibiscus tea, very very good. All right, now we have L-carnitine. Not like the L-creatine that's powder. Stay away from that. This liquid one, very good.
Oh, she knows
Build
already?
you up, strengthen you. Very powerful. Does what it have to do. Anybody doubt me?
Okay.
Start taking this. Go to the gym. I ain't gonna say no. This is very much self-explanatory. This right here.
Is there any difference between the way your body synthesizes a powder like creatine as opposed to something like that? Is there a difference?
Always, always. Remember, anything liquid, by the time you put it in your mouth, underneath the tongue, the cheek, the taste bud, it immediately shoots to your bloodstream. It might go slow, depending on whatever thing is that you put in your mouth that's liquid, but it still starts going to your bloodstream immediately. All right, that's why when people get poisoned, 9 times out of 10, it touch their skin. They could wipe it off. They won't die. They won't have no effects. But they put it in their mouth and spit it out. All of a sudden, they could croak over and die. Why is that? Because it's going, even though they didn't swallow it, it's already started into their bloodstream. This is very powerful. This is 1,000 milligrams. This is good stuff. I'm telling you. You go to the gym. You start working out, you notice you start bulking up bigger, faster. A lot of people that have problems losing that belly fat, take this. Start doing the sit-ups. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Next thing, remember I said I'm going to show you how to cleanse your system? Yeah, the calcium bentonite clay.
Yes, sir.
This is the bomb.
Yes.
I'm talking about, like, you see me wearing glasses now. You could take this makeup paste. I just haven't been having time to do it. You take it, put it on your eyes. Man, I wasn't wearing my glasses for over 2 years because I was doing that consistent. Put it in my eyes, wake up, wash my eyes out, even rinse my eyes with just a little bit of it. Rinse your eyes out because it pulls out mucus and everything, and plus it pulls the blood and everything to circulate to the surface. This is very powerful. Even when you take this internally, yes, I did say internally. Oh, yeah. This will detox your body. I'll go even further, just because if anybody doubt me, you could put this outside of your skin, you start to detox. This is the deodorant. All right, this is the next one. This has lavender in it. I don't recommend that all men get the one that have lavender in it, because lavender have high levels of estrogen. So you put it under your armpits and you notice you start getting breast. They have a study that was in, I believe, the Daily News over 9 years ago, or let's say 9 years ago, in the Daily News, and they showed that the young boys and them was getting breast and booty. They checked them out. That's when Herbal Essence and all these other places was going lavender crazy. Remember that time? All the commercials, and they was bathing with the lavender products. Okay? And it was getting their estrogen level raised. They took them off of the products for I think 2 to 3 weeks. Their hormone levels got back to normal. The chest went down. They didn't have the breast no more. They didn't have that high booty like how girls do. All that went away. So I don't recommend men get the one that have lavender in it. Only the women. Because this also grows the women breasts. For women who have sagging breasts, they put this under their armpits or whatnot. Like some places, Africa, India, you'll check it. They bathe, they teach their daughters from a very young age to bathe with lavender. If you see some of these African women come here, talking about in their 60s, 70s, breast firm, booty high, not sagging. They bathe with lavender. Ask some of them, they'll tell you. Now, what I do recommend is a lemongrass and sage. You know, sage keeps some of them demons away. All right, you put this on men. This is very good. Have the calcium bentonite clay with it. Now, be warned. If your system ain't right and you ain't detoxing right, or whatever you eat that ain't right, it will come out from your pores. It will come out from your pores. All right? So be careful. Make sure I tell you. That's how powerful this stuff is. If you take a bath, you'll see it detox you. All right? So next thing with this. In certain places in Africa, I've been trying to get the documentary for the longest. I saw it one time they showed it on Channel 13. How the African women were drinking this, and I forgot which part in Africa, but they were drinking this and they would go sleep with the men in the village that's known to have AIDS and HIV, and it wouldn't show up in their system. Okay? This is some very powerful stuff. And I talk about monatomic gold. It's have traces of monatomic gold in it, monatomic platinum. It also has something in it called zeolite. What zeolite does, now zeolite is very powerful in fighting AIDS, cancer, all types of virus. You come down with a real bad cold, whatever sickness, take you some zeolite. You'll see. Yep. It's very aggressive. Yep. It creates like a prism. And the virus go up in there, this is the virus, and bring the virus close, and then it clamps down on it. It's amazing when you see it at work under a microscope. So this calcium bentonite clay, it absorbs and adsorbs. Absorb and adsorb. What do I mean by that? It brings it close to it, and then it encapsulates it, take it in. So when you blow out mucus, defecate, urinate, sweat, it gotta come out. And it's good when you're taking this, take a good amount of water. And this doesn't start really leaving your system until it pulls everything. Keep pulling. I had one guy, he took this, went to the bathroom, vegetarian by the way. He haven't smoked in 12 years. Don't eat no oily foods, none of that. Look back at the toilet, he said it was an oily ring around the toilet. Like if you took cooking oil and threw it in the toilet after he flushed it. That's how bad it was. And I know what he's talking about because I remember years ago, the first time I took this, it happened to me. And I looked in the toilet, I'm like, yo, I know I flushed, like, why is it like oil around the toilet? That's the stuff that's in our system so bad. But the amazing part is when he told me his wife walked by the bathroom door and then she rushed the bathroom door open and she was like, you smoking again? He was like, no, that's my stool. I defecated. She's like, what? This guy haven't smoked Newport cigarettes in 12 years. And again, a vegetarian. That's how powerful this thing is. Anybody that doubt me, take it. You'll see.
Just make sure you stay home when you take it.
Don't say that. That don't happen to everybody.
It happened to me, man.
But like I said, it don't leave the system. So once you take it and keep pulling, and once it pulls, and when it's ready to come out, that sucker ready to come out. It don't happen to everybody like that.
I know it happened to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody like that. It'll send you to the bathroom, and I don't want to get gross with it, but when it fly out, you might not even be able to take the smell of your stool. at all because again, I can't stress how great this is. It pulls out. That cures is known for curing cancer, diabetes, AIDS. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. People with whooping cough, all kinds of ailments. This help. All right. We also got the muscle rub for those who work out and whatnot. But I'll tell you a secret. I shouldn't say I really shouldn't be telling you this, but I'll tell you it anyway. You can use this and it'll help your muscles, but really, you don't need this because this has the jojoba oil. Let me make sure I get it right. Yep, jojoba. Some people say jojoba, tea tree oil, which is very good for your muscles and your skin. This is the calcium in that clay. This one you don't take internal. You put it external. But you start taking this on the regular, okay? And you go work out in the gym. You're not gonna have that big built up of lactic acid because that have an alkalinity of 10.8 to 11.5. Yeah, that's highly alkaline. Calcium bentonite clay. It's micro shifted. It has a 3-to-1 swelling ratio. So when you want to make the mask out of it, you take like 3 parts of it, 3 spoons, put a little bit of water, make it muddy. And if you put it on your skin, when you put it on your skin, you feel it on your skin. A lot of Caucasians like to come in here and get it because, older ladies especially, because they have wrinkles, and the one who knows the secret, they put it on and it pulls the skin so the wrinkles go away. And it put more blood to the surface so the skin is properly circulated. All right? For people, again, who also have trouble sleeping again, and they're too hyper, or they're too, nervous. We got something called GABA. A lot of people don't know about GABA. It's good for if you work out. Me, I don't like it because it calms me too much, so I don't use it. But they got some people that use it. They love this. They swear by it, and I know it works. GABA. It's something that your body is supposed to release, but it don't release a lot. You could research GABA more because of time. I'm not gonna get too far into it, but GABA, very, very good for you. You want to sleep, you want to go to a certain dream state. And one more thing, 2 more things I'll show you. One of them, moringa. Very, 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 very good. I want to say better than spinach, better than banana, potassium level in banana.
And you can mix that. It's tasteless.
Yeah.
You can put it in anything.
You could put it on, some people sprinkle it on their salad, which is good. Moringa is the bomb. And they also use this in Africa to cure AIDS. Just so you know. Take a good look, moringa. I don't want people to say, oh, we ain't get a good look, we ain't hear that, brother, say that again. Moringa. Okay. Now, again for the brothers and the sisters, L-arginine. Pure form, and I make sure I get the high contents too. Let me see, 4,600 milligrams. That's very high. You use this sucker, you go to the gym. I ain't gotta say no more. And especially men, go easy on your wife. I don't care if you got 2 or 3 wives, because you know us Hebrews out there. Go easy. This is some potent stuff, L-arginine. And if you mix it with L-glutamine, beast. Straight beast mode. I'm telling you go work out, run, anything. You'll be so hype. And when I say hype, I'm not talking about you feel, it's weird to explain, like you feel the energy rushing through your veins. And I'm gonna tell you what that is, testosterone. This raises his testosterone level highly. Now when you take this, let me give the warning. When you take this, don't take it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Stay off of it at least 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, because you'll start getting real aggressive because you'll be having so much testosterone. I'm telling you, it's like me talking about it ain't even really explaining. Because I had to check myself, like, somebody say something like, what, like you really get high, because you have high levels of testosterone. All right, so this is the bomb. Again, at least stay, if you're using it every week, stay off 2 days, then get back on. Then of course you're using it for a month straight, take about a week, maybe 2 weeks off of it. Now, if you want them real workout heads and whatnot, again, this is the next thing where I notice you don't have to work out a lot and you start building muscle mass. So this is very powerful. You take this with the carnine. Oh man, I ain't gonna say no more on that. That's some real bad kick butt stuff right there. And then we have the recovery factor. This is pretty good by this company. Now let me give the ladies something. Slippery elm. For them ladies that have the vagina dryness and all that, slippery elm will help. That calcium bentonite clay will also help too. But the slippery elm, if they have trouble defecating, you know, I'm getting too much ladies coming up in here telling me they have trouble defecating. Send them to the slippery elm right away. The name speaks for itself. All right, that problem go away like that. It's good for the men too, by the way, but I'm more recommended to ladies. But this is also good for the men. All right. All right. Last thing, let me show you. This one is the pink one. Either for heart harmony. It's the spray. Good for the heart. This one is the red one. Good for the blood. This one is the monatomic gold spray. Brain function. Very, very good. This one is the nutrient optimizer. Monatomic gold as well. Very, very good. Have more nutrients and stuff in it. But my personal favorite, which is a lot of people once I put them on, the monatomic gold spray, black. Anything black. Basically, you take a little bit of this, look up under your tongue, you spray. This is for the people who have problems taking pills. This stuff raises your blood. I forgot the exact number. I'll get it for you because I want to do a lecture on it too soon. This guy always using up the samples. Yeah, get him on tape. Using up the damn samples. That's for the customers. When you take this monatomic gold, it raises your blood to 200 and something hertz. Again, I'll get you the exact number. Diseases, virus, all that. I was coming down with a cold because there's some flu going around. It's like the devil is a liar. When I got my monatomic gold, next day the rest was history. My same cousin, being stubborn, I'm like, yo, hurry up and buy the pills, man. You always want to take my pills, my monatomic gold pills. He got sick for 2 days. He ate some bad food. I said, yo, take these pills. Next day, up and at him. All right? So this stuff works. Now I'm going to show you the pills.
I got about 5 minutes left, Joel, before it stops.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
Now, this is the pills for people, you know, they want to go a little bit on the cheap route. $198. This is the monatomic gold. This is the white one. All right? 3 in a pack. Again, this one right here, the reaction neutralizer, it has a calming effect. Again, I don't like stuff that make me calm, but this is very unique. It's not calm where you just like, oh, I'm so relaxed. No, it's calm and you're extremely focused. Again, we know about Moses taking gold. We know about people taking gold in the Bible. They even have gold fronts in their mouth and whatnot. The energy of gold is great. This is the actual gold they take. They break it down and the level where you can take. You can also have monatomic platinum in it, monatomic iridium. Hope I said that word right.
Yeah, Meridium, that's correct.
Okay. They have a lot of different monatomic minerals. Mono meaning it's small, very small, actually smaller than your cells, and it goes to the cells. That's why this works so great. For people, again, I always tell people, you saying your prayers and whatnot, take this. This will take your prayers to the next level. Monatomic gold, even in Egypt, they took this. They took gold. And in a lot of cultures too, the Mayan cultures, which we know a lot of the stuff they got from the Olmecs, the Olmecian culture. All right? This stuff is great. Again, I can't stress how good this stuff is. I want to go in more, but I ain't got the time for it. This stuff is a powerhouse. I take like 2 pills 2 times a day. Sometimes I take 1 pill 2 times a day. So I mean 2 pills a day, sometimes 4 pills a day. This stuff, especially the black, a lot of people don't know the black one exists, but it does. And I'm telling you, the black one is like. The next thing what I noticed too, this raises your sex drive. I don't know what it's about, because like I said, they have minerals. We know minerals does do a lot. But this stuff is great. Like I said, this stuff is like amazing on so many levels.
Okay.
So for people who can't take the pills, although the pills are very small, you know, you just got some people that can't swallow pills. We have the sprays. So a lot of people ain't got no excuse. We have it here. A lot of people say, yo, it's so hard finding monatomic gold. You ain't got to search any farther. We have it here.
Well, Joel, now, as we wrap it up, right, I want you to give people your information now. We know for those that live in New York, you're going to give them we're going to have the address on the bottom of the screen where they could come and they could visit you. But also what a lot of people don't know is that you guys also ship as well. They can order stuff from your website. They can order. So talk to them about that.
NicholasBrooklyn.com. We're currently here at 574th Street. Let me just give you the number as well. So that way it won't be no mistakes and whatnot. The number is 718-858-4400. Okay? We're currently at 574th Street. We will be moving soon to Restoration Plaza. That's in Brooklyn. On Fulton Street, just further down, Restoration Plaza. So we deliver. Nobody ain't got no excuse. You want the incense like Daniela, he's gonna show all the different stuff we have. You see something, you can check out our website. Not everything is on the website, but if it's something you might need, you call us. Let us know, and we're gonna tell you. You have the number, you know where we at, you got the website. Check us out. We're also on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter.
That's right.
I don't know why the hell we got Twitter for.
It's always
whatever.
good to have it.
You know, advertisement. So I thank Maccabeestv for coming through and seeing the good stuff that we got. Last thing I want to show you, the very last thing, is a blender that you should have to blend up your stuff good when you take it. What you take. Let's take a look. This is the 750 series. Very, very good. See, you got the wide sprout. Does what it have to do, even better than the one that's narrow. Don't even bother buying the narrow one. They say they all got the same motor, but this makes it different, the wideness of it. I make the more smoothies with this. Everybody wonder how stuff tastes so good. This right here, this does the trick. We also do use alkaline ionized water here when we make it stuff. And we have the alkaline water available, the alkaline ionized water, not just alkaline water. Okay, so you see what type of blender to buy. All right. Now I want to thank Priest Daniela, Maccabeestv. We're about to do the lecture going on with Elder Gabar and a few other speakers very soon. So we make sure we have events here. If you have any interest in doing events here, just let us know.